Hey gamers, it's me Moist. I'm the guy who made that silly clip about using Mario's taunt to beat Fox's Nair. This video will actually be useful though, as I go over some Falcon Puff concepts I wanted to share recently. First things first, I'm not a nerd, I'm not using TAS or Hitbox View or anything, I'm really just recording clips in Uncle Punch. I hope that gives a good idea that the things I'm about to show are pretty humanly doable. We're going to pick on Majersk today. He won this set versus Tennessee PR Puff Rooster at ETSUCon 2023, so I hope he's okay with my critiques. It's just fresh on my mind from watching it live and what things I would have done differently in the moment. In this first clip, we're going to see Majersk get rested as he goes for a punish with Stomp. This is going to get ASDI down and give him a tech chase opportunity, which he misses. If you hit this tech chase regrab, you're feeling great. You get a bunch of damage and another grab. But if you're even a frame late and Puff crouches your grab, you get rested again. So in my opinion, it's poor risk reward. So really we're going to do this crazy back throw mix up. Okay, just kidding, I messed up. We're going to go for a down throw knee and try to follow up on whatever DI Puff does. So here we're doing down throw knee, regrab. On DI in, you're going to be able to get a couple up airs. This is good because Stomp has the chance to be ASDI down, but doing a down throw doesn't give Puff any opportunity for really any meaningful counterplay, besides potentially smash DI. But getting her in the air is much easier to combo than tech chasing her. This next clip is going to be similar, but I want to point out that Majersk goes for up air at low percents off of down throw versus Puff. This is bad because there's not enough hit stun off of up air at low percents to actually get a follow up most of the time. So if you remember the last clip, you probably know which optimization we're about to do. So showing the same DI off the clip last time, we see DI in. And I'm not saying it's the easiest thing to react to or hit, but here's me getting 4 in a row randomly. This is obviously much better than getting one up air, and you really want to kill Puff as early as possible so that you can get ahead of her in the rest trade scenarios. Here's another example of DI in versus down throw, going for up air and not getting much reward. 48%, which is pretty good, but my main argument for this first point here is that down throw knee generally gives you a much larger reward, getting 55%, but if you follow the DI, sometimes you can get a double like that. That extra damage really helps versus Puff because sometimes it's the difference between her dying at 50 and her living to 130. Here's the same clip, except we see DI down in the way on the down throw, and Majersk dies in one hit. Trust me, he totally dies right there. So I swear I read a Smashboards post probably like 6 years ago from Magus420 that Puff and Kirby can never get out of down throw knee under 100 pretty much. And I just tell people that and I don't know if it's true or not, but someone let me know. Knee. So I'm watching this game and I'm like, there's no way he does up air. And he does double knee! Oh my god, he's done it. He solved the matchup. Wait, who's this playing now? Is that me? Oh my god! He's dead! He's dead! I can't believe it! So I have like 40 recorded sets versus Rooster, and I play him all the time, which is why I think I have the ability to talk about Falcon Puff. And if you see later in the same game, I do the exact same thing. And here he actually doesn't die, but you gotta admit that this situation here where he's recovering probably is a better situation than going for a double knee anyway. And to wrap it all up here, the last thing I noticed from a Majersk set that I would have probably done differently is I probably at least would have tried to go for a nipple spike here to match the last clip, because it kills earlier than knee, and here's a few examples of it, the same percent. Pretty easy to space, honestly. There is the problem where potentially if Rooster DI'd in, he might have gotten back on stage. This stomp only does 2% less damage than the knee did, and that situation where Puff has to tech is about as good as kneeing Puff anyway, in my opinion, because you're not going to edgeguard Puff, ever. Ever. Thanks to Tennessee Melee's Twitch and YouTube for recording these games, and thank you Majersk for involuntarily donating your gameplay to me. Please follow me or Majersk on Twitter if it's not dead yet, but for real, please follow the Tennessee Melee Twitch channel. Peace.